So guys, kakauwi ko lang and naka-receive ako ng isang package from our friends over from Digital Walker, and it's the Oneplus Nord CE 5G. And this phone is, I know, one of the thinnest and most compact smartphone na 5G capable. So tara, join me, unbox muna natin. So hi guys, it's me Richmond of Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So we just saw the unboxing of the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. And guys, makita natin, it's definitely very simple lang, no? Ang ganda, ang kinis ng kanyang phone, do hindi siya ganun ka, ka shiny, yet smooth ang kanyang likod. And what I like about it is hindi siya fingerprint magnet. And sa ilalim, kita natin, no, Type-C port siya. And what's surprising is nandyan pa kanyang 3.5mm audio jack. Which is, yan ang isa sa mga pinakahinahanap ko sa mga, mga devices these days. Marami tinanggal na talaga ito, no? Pero kung gustuhin naman nila, kaya naman nila salpakin ng 3.5mm audio jack kahit manipis ang iyong phone. So nakita mo yung OnePlus Nord 5G is definitely very light, very thin, no? Ang nipis niya, ang gaan. Ang sarap hawakan na. Definitely, it's something that is pretty light on the pocket, yet hindi siya ganon ka-expensive. Guys, for 16,999 guys, mabibili nito sa Digital Walker. Check nyo online and offline store nila. I'll post the link below kung saan nyo mabibili ito. But, of course, right now, pag-usapan muna natin ang specs ng phone na ito. So, itong OnePlus Nord CE 5G, meron siyang Qualcomm Snapdragon 750G, which is, of course, a octa-core processor that can run up to 2.2 GHz, no, ang kanyang speed. Then, sinamahan pa siya ng Adreno 619, ang kanyang GPU, no. This one na sa kamay ko, guys, is the 8 gigs of RAM and 120 gigs of storage. Isa lang naman variant na meron niya, no, upon releasing. And for me, more than enough. Very generous na ang kanyang kanyang storage, and of course very generous na rin ang kanyang memory, more than enough for gaming. So itong phone na ito, it has 3 colors. Meron siyang blue void, charcoal ink, and silver ray. Pero of course, definitely I picked this one as probably one of my favorite color for this series. So since napag-usapan naman natin ang kanyang processor, silipin muna natin kung ano nga bang score na meron siya dito sa AnTuTu benchmark. Hawak natin is the AnTuTu benchmark 9.0.12 na version, and it gave it a 387,000 points dito sa AnTuTu benchmark. Of course, pretty high na yung score niya. So dito sa Slingshot Extreme medyo high expectation sa kanya when it comes to gaming. 2,747 nagtapos siya sa Slingshot Extreme. So definitely must try sa gaming later during the review. So silipin natin later ang kanyang kakayahan sa gaming. So binigyan din siya ng Widevine Level 1 security dito sa DRM info. So meaning pwede tayo manood ng HD dito sa phone na ito. Itong Oneplus Nord CE 5G has a 6.43 inch na fluid AMOLED 90 Hz kanyang screen refresh rate, 1080p, and of course, glass ang kanyang harap. Hindi ko lang sure kung anong Corning Gorilla Glass to, but definitely it's a Corning Gorilla Glass. Wala pa ako nababasa online kung anong grade ang meron niya, And sa likod is definitely plastic, and kanyang frames is definitely made out of plastic. So one of the downside dito sa OnePlus Nord CE 5G is of course, dual nano SIM lang siya. Wala siyang slot for expansion, for micro SD expansion, pero nevertheless, sometimes 128 more than enough. So since 5G na ang capability nito phone na ito, so sinalpakan natin ng 5G SIM, makita natin makakatanggap agad tayo naman ng 5G signal. No doubt naman, ayan, kita natin, it's 5G. Focus na natin konti. Ayan, naka 5G naman tayo. Okay? This is postpaid ng Globe Telecom. So, try lang natin mag-run ng speed test. Silipin lang natin kung mabilis nga ba o hindi. Pero guys, remember na sa aking mga previous vlog, there is 2 kinds of 5G. There is the real 5G and the fake 5G. The real 5G being the 5G NR, new radio. And the fake 5G is tawag nila sa ibang bansa 4.5G, which is the 5G-E, 5G Evolution, or 4G-A, 4G Advanced. Yan. So ito nagtapos ang ating speed test using a 5G SIM. So itong resulta na nakuha natin using a 5G SIM. Tingin nyo, tunay na 5G o hindi? Kayo na humusga. So definitely guys, ang speed ng 5G is depending sa network natin. Walang kinalaman sa mga handsets. Take note of that. So guys, nilabas ko tong phone na ito and taking it for a spin outdoors. Masabi ko sa inyo, the screen is very bright. Masabi ko sa inyo, using it under the direct sunlight is pretty smooth. Nababasa ko naman lahat ng mga videos and nakikita ko naman lahat ng mga text dito sa phone nito when I'm using it under the sun. So right now, tinry naman natin manood ng video dito on YouTube. And definitely, masabi ko sa inyo guys, the viewing angle is pretty nice. Though it's a little bit smaller than usual. Yung sa mga typical na 6.6 incher, yun ang mga industry standard right now. Pero nevertheless, masasabi ko sa inyo dito, ang kanyang viewing angle is definitely very smooth sa mata. Nakapagtagal din ako roughly, siguro mga 1 oras watching Netflix here. And masasabi ko sa inyo, I did enjoy watching my favorite shows here on this phone. Plus, nakapaggamit pa ako ng favorite kong headphones. Definitely makes it better. Siguro ang kulang na lang dito sa phone na ito is a stereo speaker which can make it even more immersive when watching video without the headphones, of course. So guys, try muna natin maglaro ng game. So, tinry natin maglaro ng Call of Duty dito sa phone na ito. And masasabi ko sa inyo na nakapag-set tayo ng high settings dito, no? High frame rate, high settings. And the gameplay definitely is very kick-ass. Masasabi ko sa inyo, it's very enjoyable. Masasabi ko sa inyo, the gameplay is definitely very smooth. Though there are still sometimes na may kunting frame drops. So, talagang sometimes di maiwasan and may kunting lags. Pero very, very minimal lang naman, no? Pero, pag tumatagal tayo dito sa gaming, nafe-feel ko sa likod is getting a little bit warmer than usual. Well, the only way that you can avoid it now is of course to put a cooler sa likod ng iyong phone to make it cool while you're playing. Siguro mga 2-3 hours. Definitely, kakailangan ninyo ng cooler dito sa likod. Guys, pag-usapan muna natin ang camera nito sa OnePlus Nord CE 5G. So it has a 64MP aperture 1.8 na wide lens together with a 8MP ultra wide lens and a 2MP depth sensor. Sa harap, meron siya 16MP no, na aperture 2.5 na front-facing camera. And nakapagkuha tayo ng maraming shots though using this phone. And surprisingly, I was very pleased dito sa mga shots daw, be it outdoor, be it indoor, very natural ang kanyang mga colors, very punchy. And there are times no na parang ini-enhance niya, pinapaganda pa niya yung scene, no, lalo na kung meron mga blue sky, medyo pinapaganda pa niya ng konti, making it more beautiful sa ating mga mata. Siguro dahil yung ano niya, no, yun ang powers ng AI nitong phone na ito. So, makita natin some flower shots. It's definitely making it looks a lot better compared do sa actual na nakikita ko. So, medyo na-enhance ng AI engine nitong phone na ito. So, taking some selfie shots, so masabi ko sa inyo guys, definitely mapapa-selfie kayo dito sa phone na ito. Ang dami ko nakuhang selfie, no? And ang ganda ng kanyang mga color ng, ano, no, yung pagka-present ng picture, lalo na yung, ano, no, yung detail sa aking mukha is definitely very almost like what you'll see in person. So, masabi ko sa inyo, the camera, both the front and the back is definitely a performer dito sa OnePlus Nord CE 5G. Now, I did take this phone for a spin sa Digital Walker, sa Trinoma, and using its video camera, no, both front and back. Tara, panoorin natin to video na ito.
So guys, we're here right now at Trinoma at Digital Walker machine. And right now I'm using the OnePlus Nord CE 5G and want to check it out if they have it here in their store or not. Let's go. So right now we're entering one Digital Walker. You can see everything is in display. So let's check out if they have the Nord or not. So here's the OnePlus 8 Pro on display. Ooh, I think they have the Nord on hand. Okay. So there you go, guys. You want to check out the OnePlus Nord CE 5G, you can drop by here at Trinoma, Digital Walker Machines, and I'll see you on my next vlog.
So, masasabi ko sa inyo, ang video on this phone is definitely stunning. It's good, though it's a little bit jerky. But of course, syempre, don't expect something too much from a 16,000 phone. But para makakuha siya ng ganong video, no, is definitely okay for me, no. Of course, it exceeded my expectation for this phone. So, dinayin ko ang battery nitong phone na ito down to 15%. And sinarge ko siya, no, pabalik ng 100 using ang kanyang default na 30 watts na fast charger. And natapos lang tayo, no, roughly in just under 1 hour, no. Parang nasa 56 minutes tapos na siya mag-charge, which is pretty much fast, no. And of course, this battery, 4,500 mAh lang kanyang battery. Not too big like yung mga industry standard, no, na 5,000 mAh. But magugulat kayo dito sa score, no, na nakuha niya. Magugulat kayo dito sa score na nakuha niya, no, for screen on time sa battery stress test, 12 hours and 25 minutes. And guys, nakapagtagal din tong phone na ito, no, for roughly 1.5 days despite being 4,500 mAh though. So ginamit ko naman siya for roughly 2 weeks na rin. And I'm very happy with the results, though. Nakapagtagal naman siya more than a day and a half before hitting the charging dock. So, of course, syempre, normal usage, so like Facebook and YouTube, and of course, calls, Zoom meetings, and of course, some mild games. Guys, after playing with this phone for roughly 2 weeks, masasabi ko sa inyo, it's definitely one of my early favorites now for 2021. And masasabi ko sa inyo, no, this is probably one of the best compact phones for 2021 for this year. And of course, sa loob niya, meron siyang Snapdragon 750G, which is a 5G capable na processor, together with a very awesome camera na kaya netong kumuha ng mga very high detail na shots, no? Like yung mga napakita ko sa inyo a while ago. And almost flagship level ang kaya niya dito sa camera niya. Of course, syempre, you cannot compare it sa mga flagship, pero almost kaya naman. It's above yung mga mid-ranger na camera na gagamit natin. Definitely, masabi siya na I'm very happy and very pleased with this unit. For me, this is definitely a good buy for this 2021, second half of 2021, the OnePlus Nord CE 5G. So guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click that bell icon so you don't miss any future videos here from my channel. And I'll drop it on the description box below kung saan yung mabibili itong phone na ito. And of course, thanks to our friend from Digital Walker for sending this over for us to try and play with it. So guys, ongoing pa rin ang aking road to 100,000 subscribers. Kung di pa kayo nakapag-join, don't forget to subscribe, like, and of course, watch that video, read the mechanics. Malay mo manalo kayo ng 1 out of 3 premium phones. So ako pala si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. Magkita ulit tayo sa aking susunod na video. Paalam na muna sa inyo.